All right, it's Saturday morning. This is once again the earliest time that I've done a recording of the video for the day. And it's a Saturday crossword, February 21st. This one is by Josh Knapp. Um, I'm excited to see how this one goes. This looks like this could be an interesting grid shape. Haven't seen anything quite like it. Okay, let's see. Look to give nothing away. It's always nice when you have the first clue be something that's tricky. Usually it's a seed entry because someone might have a very clever clue and answer pair. So maybe this was a very especially clever one, but I have nothing to go on right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this right now, so I'm just going to look at some other crossing answers. Mrs. John Quincy Adams, don't know this. Campaign leader informally. Campaign leader. Um, I'm thinking campaign could be like a crusade, could also just be a election campaign. Informally, I'm not sure what it would be. Something rep? US rep? I don't know. Pres rep? I don't know what informally would signify. Overseer of the Erie Canal in brief. I don't know. Man, this is hard. I do know this one. This is Arlene, which is like Garfield's love interest. Basic instruction to his dog with 26 down with 20. So two words. Roll over, perhaps. Let's see what this V is. Is that right? Clip on mic for short. A clip on mic. I don't know if it would end with a V. It could be. I don't know. Like a spoil sport. No fun. Let's just go with no fun for now. To split in two. Uh, that doesn't look right. Like some fixations. Um, is the word oral fixation? I don't think so. Heard at Yellowstone as an elk. It could be oral. European city on the Bay of Angels. It's probably Nice. It's next to the bay. Many key changes take place in it. Key changes makes you think, well, on the surface level, key changes is a music key change, but key change could also just be like a locksmith sort of thing. Totally foolproof, ironclad. Okay, we're going through this now. Okay, clip on mic for short. Um, Lav is not right. Lav means toilet. Live? I don't know if this is over. But let's take a look at this. The primary chakra is located just above it. Just above what could be. So it's sort of like in the head area, or maybe like in the upper chest. Um, E there. I'm not too sure about roll, but I think it's right. I mean, every like this E in an. I'm thinking chest, neck, navel. Perhaps navel. So where your belly button is might be right. Star Trek villain played by Ricardo Montalban. I don't know. Some diner drinks sodas could be colas. I don't know. Yom Kippur topic could be sin. They might have all the answers. Don't know. Author of his The Fisherman and his Flute. Mm, not very good with book titles. Certain slip on. Poncho. Might slip on a poncho, but not a shoe. That's what I thought this was in the beginning. Foundations of many dad jokes are puns. Split in two is to fork, right? So, car. Key changes might take in the car shop. Um, just a garage, right? A car shops. Or no, it's a singular. So this should be car share. Is a car share take place in it? Maybe because you'd exchange keys or something, but change keys. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that for now. I don't know what else it would be. It's a surprise, of course. Group of companions. Group of companions. A posse? I'm not too sure about this. The S is in second spot in the word is actually quite tricky. I'm not too sure about that. Group of companions. Come back to it for sure. Beginner set could be starter kit. Then what is this? Shade similar to avocado. Avocado is probably a bit yellowish green. Maybe a dark green. I think is vet a color? Something vet green might be a color. To take a constitutional could be to rest, could be to take a walk or something. Big times with an S at the end. Item for purchase with a question mark on its side. Item for purchase with a question mark. Why is it a question mark? A phase for dreamers is REM sleep. Um, what is this? Mister Master? What roller coasters are designed to do? Exhilarate. Nice. Okay, it's a single word, which is not very well, not what I expected, but exhilarate's a fun word. Cunning is foxy, perhaps. What is this? Mystic something? What could this be? That doesn't look right. Foxy could be. No, that's not cunning. No, it is cunning like a fox, I suppose. How low can you go? Um, I thought that was a limbo line, but how low can, oh, rock bottom? You can, how low can you go? The answer, the how low you can go is you can go as low as rock bottom. Right, okay. To take a constitutional could be to table, to just sort of put something aside. A lot of paperwork is a foray, right? No, that's not what foray means. Go to the moon. To go to the moon figuratively could mean to be elated. Um, I don't know. Try me. Let's just go with the mystery box, perhaps. Item to purchase with a question mark on its side. I don't know question mark, but okay. Tex-Mex. Let's go with that. Defunct image editor's iPhoto. It's no longer in use. You might hear a hiss when it's pulled. A soda tab, because some kind of tab. Phoenix, I think. PHX. Pop tab. Right. Pop tab. Sick could be dope. Quiet to you could be to zip it. Really nice V's, X's, Z's, things like that. Really nice here. It's a surprise, of course. What could be a surprise? Pop quiz. Right, it's a surprise, of course. It's a surprise of a course. You would think that this, of course, is just a little comment, but this is actually very relevant because there are a lot of surprises, but specifically in a course, in a class, is a pop quiz. Architect's tool is a T-square, which is also a name of a what is it? It's a name of a Japanese sort of progressive rock band, I think. I don't know what genre exactly. Oh, so this actually is posse. So I sort of discounted the S in the second spot, but it actually does work here. T square and asunder. Ruined could be undid. Rachel Reed, author of Heated Rivalry. See, oh, this is sort of the effect of the Baden-Meinhof effect. Sort of, what is it called? Frequency bias. Because yesterday I was the first day I heard of Heated Rivalry because I was asked like if any of my friends heard of Heated Rivalry because apparently it's a show that just blew up on HBO, just sort of out of nowhere. So it's interesting. Like I didn't know about Heated Rivalry. Perhaps I think what happened was that Reed was clued with something else, and at the last minute, the author decided to change it to Reed, clued in this way, Heated Rivalry, because Heated Rivalry is a bit relevant now. So it's an interesting idea. Um, but anyways, the recency bias is just the fact that like the frequency bias is that I just heard of it and now I'm just seeing it pop up. Um, it's sort of that effect where you learn something the first time and then all of a sudden you start hearing it a lot more often. I think I know this is Aesop, as in Aesop's fables. That's right, the fisherman and his flute. They might have all the answers. Trivia, trivia something, trivia book, uh, trivia host maybe, some kind of question master, some quiz master like that. I'm just gonna go aside and see what else there is. It gets folded and pressed. What can get folded? And if this is not roll, what could it be? Well, now I'm liking this because V, E are also locked in, and over is also correct. So it's roll over, I think. Philip genre exemplified by the thing or the fly. I don't know. Look to give nothing away. Blank stare, maybe. It gives nothing away is a blank stare. Star Trek villain, I don't know. Overseer of the Erie Canal is New York State? But I feel like it should be a agency, not just a state, right? Campaign leader, I don't know. Smoking spot. Posts on Insta. Posts on Insta. It's not pic. It should be bigger. It should be longer than that. Surely it's an S here. Right, right, right. I don't know. Merely hinted at. Um, no, no. Chinese symbol of prosperity. Well, I feel a lot of things in Chinese like culture are sort of somewhat like prosperous symbols, but I'll come back to this one. Followed surreptitiously. Uh, Man, these ones are hard. I'm gonna find something else I can find at least. Blend into one. Fuse, perhaps? Savory latke topping. I don't know. Formula 1 star, for instance. A driver? Is it really just that simple? I'm gonna go with that. Blend into one is to weld, perhaps? Oh, right. Latke looks like a LOX. I think that's right. Hydrogen sulfide is maybe dioxide oxidant. Um, Hydrogen sulfide, for instance. I don't know. Some kind of molecule for sure. Hornet genus is Vespa. It's also the brand of mopeds in Italy, I think. Steps to a lively tune. Steps to a lively tune. I don't know. Right now is ASAP. And flat Earth. Flat Earth. Well, maybe Earth as in just a geographical sort of Earth, as in Mesa. Mesa is a flat-topped mountain, a sort of flat Earth, if you will. Play together in a way is to jam. That's right. Steps to a lively tune is a jig. Does this look right? Oh, right. Something gas. Toxic gas. Ew. Um, I think this is. I think this has every possible letter in it. I think this might be actual. Um, that this might be an actual pangram, which is quite rare, honestly. But it's nice that Josh made an effort to do it, and these are quite fun words also. So I like it a lot. Free spirits. To free spirits. Um, Ego raise? No. Something raise, right? On a chain, say. On a chain? Iced, maybe? No? What could this be? Something CE. And that's a vowel, I imagine. It has to be raised, isn't it? Hopefully this is okay. A cow can produce about 200 pounds. Let's see if I know this one. Um, a cow can produce 200 pounds of it a year. Wet something? Items of some import. Import, what kind of things would you import? Oh, free spirits is to exorcise, to perform an exorcism. Wow, a lot of X's in this one. I mean, I like it. I like it. Very very fresh words also that you don't see very often because of these letters. Items of some X of import. Could be exotics. That's exotica perhaps. Um, Things that you might import because they're exotic items. Chinese symbol of prosperity. Still don't know that one. Follow surreptitiously. On a chain, say is CC'd. Nice. That explains why blank CE didn't really make sense here, but that's right. That makes sense. To rack up is to incur charges, for instance. Sydney, who directed 12 Angry Men. I've seen this name, but I just can't think of who this is. I don't think people are really supposed to know this name. I don't think he directed much else besides this. This was like 12 Angry Men was sort of his claim to fame. But even still, I can't think of his name, even though I've seen this movie recently. Trivia. They might have all the answers. Trivia something. Big times. There's epics. So, pet? Big times are uh, foray, foray, and go to the moon is it exhilarate? Like, how do you pronounce it? To soar. Foras. I think it's exhilarate. I think I misspelled it in the beginning, but I think that's right. So to soar is to go to the moon, I believe. Foras. A lot of paperwork is foras. Uh, Perhaps. I'm not really sure what it means. I know fora is a somewhat obscure plural of a forum. Perhaps fora could also just mean something else, so I don't know. Followed serendipitously, don't know. Many great athletes play with it. How do great athletes play? I'm gonna come back to it. Man, this is kind of difficult. Yeah, this could be any consonant sign. I think it was Lu something. Lumet. Trivia slam? Is that a word? Trivia team might have all the answers. Right, okay. Lumet seems right. I think that now that I see that name, it looks pretty right. Followed surreptitiously. Surreptitiously, sorry. Um, what is this? Wet? Something? Wet. Manure? Not right. Many athletes play with, perhaps grit is the word. Chinese symbol of, oh, 8. I think 8 is that. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's not, oh, it's methane. It can produce 200 pounds of methane. Right. Methane is one of those that you commonly associate with cows, cow farts. And that is messing up the atmosphere. Yeah. Followed, trailed surreptitiously is trailer. Yeah, merely hinted at. Um, okay, now this is kind of a hard place now because I can't get any more help with everything else. Everything else is solved. I kind of have to just go. This is all I have now. Right. Bingo. I see. Perhaps you might say it. I think you have to sort of interpret the tone here. If someone goes like right, then this means like I see, I understand. So I think this is right. Merely hinted at. Um, don't know. Campaign leader. This is an S. How sure am I of that? Posts on Insta. I mean, what else could it be? Like, this could be DMs, IMs. I'm not really sure. Mrs. John Quincy Adams. I don't think I would know that. Smoking spot. How sure am I of blank stare? Because that kind of matters. Oh, some diner drinks. Let me just put sodas there. It gets folded and repressed. Oh, sorry, folded and pressed. Um, this looks like almost like millefeuille, which is um a French pastry that's like puff pastry that's folded in many layers. Um, it doesn't work here, but ILL is interesting. There aren't Arlene. I'm quite sure of Arlene. I'm quite sure of Roll. What could this be? Star Trek villain played by Ricardo Montalban. I don't know. Uh, Overseer of the Erie Canal. I'm just gonna put a Y there. Let's see if that helps me. But I might just delete it right away. So film subgenre, The Thing or The Fly. Do I know any of these things? Do these things they don't really resemble anything I know, which is a bit tricky. Um, Exemplified by The Thing or The Fly. It exemplifies it? Is that some kind of parody? Um, Doro, Coro. I'm trying to think of what letter this could be. Morrow? Something tomorrow? What if that's a W? Let's go with the W. New official cap maker for MLB. New, I don't know what this is. Um, it gets folded. Uh, why? New you? Official cap maker? I, new you could be a phrase, it might be a pun. Um, this looks like it's a word that it's like espardile or something. It's one of those words that just looks like a word, but I don't know what it actually means. So I'm a bit hesitant to put that there. Look to give nothing away. Empty stare, possibly. Blank stare, empty stare. It could be a few things. It's hard. Campaign leader, informally. A rep. Um, Smoking spot. I don't know. Overseer of the Erie Canal, could it be the MTA even? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. MTA is transit, but could Erie Canal fall under their jurisdiction of transit? Metro Transit Administration or something. I don't know what it stands for actually. I know it's New York, right? MTA. What could this be? Look to give nothing away. I would have thought it was poker stare, like poker face or something. Man, this part is getting me. I don't know any of these. S part D, it doesn't look right. Um, okay, let's just see. Let's see what I can get. Um, could be something like Louisa, posts on Insta pic? No. If this is blank, this could be something like Louisa, which is one of those words that doesn't really, probably is best clued with John Quincy Adams' wife, because I don't know any other famous Louisas. Posts on Insta. Pick? Is it really just pick? I don't know what else it would be. Smoking spot. What could be a spot that you smoke? Or what could be a smoking spot? Barrel? A barrel of like a gun? I don't think so. This is probably a vowel. Sorry, consonant here. BLBR. Film genre. The Thing or The Fly. I don't know why, but it just feels like these things are sort of parodies. And I don't know how I can fit that here. Overseer of the Erie Canal, campaign leader informally. Might lead a campaign. Sergeant? A campaign is a commander? What else could this be? I'm thinking campaign, probably like, I don't really have much luck with election campaigns, but perhaps a campaign in the army, in the military. Could I get this though? Merely hinted at. Covert. Licit. No, that's not mean anything. No. Merely hinted at. I would have to think about this, don't I? That's an A. What could that give me? Oh, tacit? Could be tacit. I'm gonna go with that. Tacit. Merely hinted at. Okay. What could this be? Smoking spot. Campaign leader. Informally. Arcsec? That doesn't look right. I mean, that's the only word that I can see that fits that pattern. It gets folded and pressed. Something just doesn't look correct. Something's got to be wrong. Some diner drinks, sodas, blank stare. Let's just see if I put everything here. Does that tell me anything new? I don't know the Star Trek villain, so that's not going to help me. New York State doesn't look right. Smoking spot. This only looks like Brexit. I don't know what else this could be. Tacit is merely hinted at, right? Tacit means like silent. I don't even know if tacit is correct. I'll be honest. It could be an E. It could be, and I don't even know if it's Louise. So I'm screwed. This is gonna take quite a while. Overseer of the Erie Canal and brief film show subgenre. Man, this is tricky. So this is pretty much all that I can really say for sure. Um, and okay, let me just sort of take a look at where I might think the words might be split here. So film subgenre. It's possible there could be a space over here, or a space anywhere over here to the left. And what it says, it gets folded and pressed. Folded and pressed. Sort of an ironing shirt, or something that gets ironed. It gets folded and pressed. Paper. I mean, surely a lot of things get folded and pressed. Overseer of the Erie Canal. Okay, well, this might be my best shot. Look to give nothing away. If I can be really sure of what this is, then that should help me. Look to give nothing away. Blank stare could be right. I just can't think of what else is empty. It means the same thing. Look to give nothing away. Well, I mean, a blank stare does give nothing away. Like, it's just a blank expression, isn't it? I'm gonna go with that because it just looks so correct. I don't know what else it could be. Overseer of the Erie Canal. New York State. Let's just go with that. Campaign leader informally. This is John Quincy Adams. I'm just always coming back to Louise. Louise. Smoking spot. Oh, man. Smoking spot. Blah something. Film subgenre exemplified by The Thing or The Fly. What could this exemplify? Low something? If I can get this one. Campaign leader informally. Could be a campaign. Just racking my head, just trying to think of words. I don't know words anymore. Posts on Insta. Sir Larit, RAEI, really hinted at. Am I sure about these? Yeah, I'm sure about these. And right could be IC. I'm fairly certain it is. I don't know what this is. I don't know who the Star Trek villain is. You? Oh, man, I just keep coming back to the same thing. I'm not really getting any progress out of this. Overseer of the Erie Canal in brief. I mean, New York State possibly could be the best clue you have for New York State, NYS. Blank stare. What else? What other name could go here? Posts on Insta. Vid? No. What could smoking spot even mean? Ashtray, ashbin. Barrel. What if this is barrel? Yeah, this word is really getting me. I think if this goes on for too long, I might have to just search up something. I can't use the checker functions because I'd lose my streak of over 100 days. Let's see. This is John Quincy Adams. Yeah, this is a problem. What if okay. I might have to tear out a bit more of the grid. This is what I know for sure. Naval is right. I'm fairly sure of that. Some soda drinks. What if this is cola? Something gets folded and pressed. Maybe this is era, new era, and this is terra, a terror, sorry, or horror, sorry. Horror could be right. Um, this could still be sodas actually. Let's see. Con? Could con be a word? Oh, quesadilla, folded and pressed. Now we're going somewhere. So a smoking spot. Blank stare. Posts on Insta. Or barbecue, sorry, barbecue pit. Oh my god, okay, this is working. So Louise, I see. Overseer, New York State could be a word. Body horror? Ad exec. Oh, sorry, Louisa, that's a tacit, Louisa. Okay, something's not right, but wow, that just kind of fell into place. It was just with horror at this point. I didn't realize an R could go here. But everything else just falls into place now. Okay, so now we're going somewhere though. Pics. Oh, pics, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, pics. I thought there was gonna be an S there, but you could also put pics like with an X as well if you would like. New York State con. Everything looks right here. So what else could it be? Posse, lav, car share, car shore. No, lav looks right. Clip on mic for short. Why is it lav though? I don't know. Something. Oh my goodness. I have to find what it is here now, don't I? To mend, to meld. That looks right. Toxic gas incurred lumit. Trivia team incurred trailed. Epics for us. Okay, I'm gonna see if this is something else. Fora. Source probably right. Okay. Let's look at this. Forms. A lot of paperwork. So amble and P. There it is. All right. Okay. Wow. I'm really impressed by this puzzle. This is a great one. So the thing is, there's sort of some challenges that constructors like to pose to themselves. Um, in this case, it was using as many high point Scrabble tiles as possible. You have the Q's, you have the Z's, you have the X's, a lot of X's in this. Wow, what a grid. And all of these are very, very fair as well. This was quite challenging for me, but just somehow it just all fit into place at some point. Wow, like just amazing. Body horror. I didn't know about these, but wow, these are such really fun words. I'll be honest, I'm very impressed by this. Is there anything that I can go over? This video is already quite long, so I might just try to keep it a bit short. Yeah, this is something I think is like very fun to do, just having a kind of question mark tricky thing for the first clue. It's almost like just sort of first impressions, you know, this is the first clue that you see. People like to have the first clue be the especially tricky one. I don't even know if this was necessarily how Josh started this grid, because I feel like maybe it would have been a bit more preferable to maybe start on the bottom, because you have all of these X's here that are really tricky to work with, and maybe just somehow, I don't know how he did it, but like both of these corners are just so clean, and they have such nice letters as well. Like there's nothing that is like I would consider to be unfresh in this. It's just all very fresh words. Just honestly just great. Yeah. That's gone on for long enough, but that was a good one. It was very satisfying when everything just fell into place. I don't know, sometimes you just need like a little bit like just fresh starts and things. But yeah, there it is. Good way to start the Saturday.